Lakers News Today. Welcome back to the Lakers News Fan Portal, your home for everything purple and gold. If you're a die-hard Lakers fan, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on the bell so you never miss a bombshell like this. 1. All right, Laker Nation. Things are heating up this offseason, and what we're about to discuss could change the entire dynamic of the team. Buckle up, because a shocking new trade rumor has surfaced, and at the center of it is none other than Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year and one of the most polarizing big men in the NBA today. Yes, you heard it right. According to the latest reports making waves around the league, the Los Angeles Lakers are exploring a blockbuster trade that could bring Gobert to Hollywood. It's part of a complex multi-team deal involving big names like Kevin Durant, Julius Randle, and Andrew Wiggins. But our spotlight is locked in on what Gobert could mean for the Lakers. Think about it. The Lakers have been desperate for consistent rim protection and defensive identity. Gobert may not be flashy on offense, but what he does on the other end of the court is elite. We're talking about a guy who alters every shot in the paint, dominates the boards, and commands respect as an interior anchor. This move could finally give LeBron James the defensive foundation he's needed, especially in the twilight of his legendary career. Pairing Gobert with Anthony Davis, assuming AD stays healthy and slides into more of a forward role, could create a defensive wall that few teams in the league can break down. And there's more. Gobert's arrival would mean the Lakers finally stop relying on short-term role players to fill critical defensive gaps. It's a long-term investment in physicality, shot blocking, and defensive rebounding, something that has been missing since the 2020 championship run. Now, of course, we're not ignoring the risks. Gobert's contract is massive. His fit in modern spacing offenses isn't perfect, and some fans question whether he's truly a playoff performer. But let's be honest. If you've been watching the Lakers struggle to stop pick and rolls, lose rebounding battles, and let games slip away in the fourth quarter, then you know a defensive anchor like Gobert is exactly what this roster needs. This is not just a rumor, it's a vision. A version of the Lakers that builds from the paint outward. A team that finally says, we're done being outmuscled and outworked defensively. And Gobert would be the face of that defensive turnaround. You know, at first, I didn't think I'd be saying this. But the more I think about Rudy Gobert potentially joining the Lakers, the more it just makes sense. And not in a this is flashy kind of way, but in a this actually fixes what we've been missing way. Let's be real. The Lakers haven't had a true defensive identity since the bubble championship in 2020. Since then, it's been patchwork defense, undersized lineups, and way too much pressure on LeBron and AD to carry the load on both ends. And when you're watching teams walk into the paint like it's a red carpet event, something's gotta give. That's where Gobert comes in. No, he's not a 20-point scorer. He's not gonna hit a bunch of threes or go viral with flashy dunks. But he's elite at something the Lakers desperately need: defense. Pure, reliable, paint-patrolling defense. The kind of defense that makes opponents think twice before driving. The kind of presence that changes how teams game plan against you. Can you imagine Gobert and AD protecting the rim together? That's straight up terrifying for any offense. And with LeBron directing things on the perimeter, you've got a defensive core that could shut down elite teams, especially in a 7-game playoff series. That's not just valuable, that's championship material. And listen, I get the concerns. Gobert's contract is big, and he's had some rough moments in the playoffs. But let's not forget, he's never played with guys like LeBron or AD before. He's never had the chance to be part of a franchise with this level of experience, culture, and championship expectations. If anything, this is the environment that could bring out the best version of Rudy Gobert. We'll continue to monitor this story, but if this deal goes through, it might be the most underrated but impactful move of the summer. Stay locked in with us, because this offseason is just getting started. This has been Lakers News Fan Portal. For more updates, reactions, and deep dives into all things Lakers, stay tuned, and don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel. Until next time, go Lakers!